Hey everyone, this is GFrom and welcome to my new show. If you see my collection video, you know that I got a lot of games. It's not the biggest collection ever, but I'm pretty proud of it. Here on YouTube I get a lot of requests for games to review, but chances are that I don't even own these games. So from now on I'll show you 10 games every week in alphabetical order. And this way you know which games I own, which makes requesting game reviews a little bit easier. As of now I own 348 games and the collection is still growing. Without further ado, let me show you the first 10 games. The first game on my list is 007 Racing for the PlayStation. Back when this game came out, I liked it quite a bit, but it was too hard for me. The music is great and the presentation is quite good, but it's kind of repetitive and I never got really far. The multiplayer is okay, but on the PlayStation there are definitely better games to play with your friends. If you're not a huge James Bond fan like I am, you'll probably not enjoy this game that much, but it's worth a try. Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and the game for the Mega Drive happens to be one of my favorite games in the 16-bit era. I enjoy this version a lot more than the game on the Super Nintendo. It looks prettier in my opinion, and it's just more fun. The levels are taken from the movie and are pure awesomeness. This is definitely a game that deserves more attention. You just can't go wrong with the Abu bonus stages. In theory I also own Alex Kidd in Miracle World, but I left my Master System at my parents' house because I only have 2 games for it. This here is the last game in the franchise and the only one on the Mega Drive. To be honest, I hate this game. The controls are slippery, one-hit kills suck, and this... leave me alone! If you've seen my review of this game, you know how awesome it is. Alien Trilogy for the PlayStation is my favorite first-person shooter of all time. The atmosphere creeps me out and the music is one of the best in video game history. Biggest downside is that it's way too difficult. Without this wonderful cheat, it's almost impossible to beat this game. Well, at least I can't beat it. The Alien franchise is my second favorite movie franchise of all time, next to James Bond. I actually like Alien Resurrection. The game, however, it's still as hard as Alien Trilogy. The controls are better and the graphics are probably the best I've ever seen on the good old PlayStation. I was blown away when I saw this as a kid. Sadly, this game is not as memorable as the other one, and I never got past the first few levels. But I plan on beating it someday. I kinda like it. Aliens vs Predator on the PlayStation 3 is the only first-person shooter I've ever beaten. It's just not my genre. What kept me playing was the different styles of gameplay, as you can play as a marine, alien and predator. The lighting and the settings are great and some parts are really creepy. But why do games nowadays always have to explain the controls to you? I've already beaten this game, man, why can't I skip these damn tutorials? What's wrong with looking up the controls in the instruction manual or simply trying what the buttons on the controller do? But anyways, I recommend this game to fans of the genre. I've never played Alpha Protocol. I tried it today for about 5 minutes and I really didn't care for it. A friend of mine has beaten this game. While he had fun, he still said the amount of glitches kill the experience at times. Well, I'm probably not going to waste my time with this. I got it for free, so whatever. Game that originally came bundled with the Mega Drive. I'm not a big fan of Altered Beast. The controls are stiff and I get bored pretty quickly. Plus, I think that the game is pretty hard. If you have fond memories of playing this game back in the days, well, go ahead and try it again. But if you haven't played it yet, you're best off skipping this one. The arcade version is a little bit better. I had to unlock a lot of stuff on the Sega Mega Drive collection to be able to play this game, and it took me almost an hour. It was not worth it. The controls are not as stiff, but still stiff. The graphics are obviously better, but I think I like the voice samples a little bit more on the Mega Drive. I don't know why we bought this game back then. Me and my dad tried to play this game, but it's just boring as hell. Now I couldn't even play it for 5 minutes before I got tired of it. Amazon on the PlayStation is just a wasted time. And look at this, it has 2 discs. Ugh, I hate point and click games. So, those were the first 10 games. Let me know if you'd like to hear more of a specific game and tell me what you think of this new format. Well, that's it for this week. I'll see you later. Have a nice day.